Mr. Vishnu Kumar Agarwal, President of the Confederation of the Nepalese Industry CNI, members of the business community, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to be amongst the prominent business leaders from Nepal and China. We are happy to receive high-level business delegation from our close, friendly neighbors, China. I believe this forum provides an excellent opportunity to strengthen existing business ties and explore new areas of economic and business partnership between Nepal and China. CNI and CCPIT deserves our appreciation for taking timely initiative in hosting these important events. Nepal and China share a long history of economic, cultural, and people-to-people exchanges. Over the years, we have built strong ties based on mutual respect, trust, and understanding. Our relations, which are based on the 5 principles of peaceful coexistence, have always remained cordial and friendly. This relationship has deepened over the years through regular exchanges of high-level visits. Nepal is firmly committed to One China policy. It has been our consistent policy to not allow our soil to be used against our neighbor. Cooperation between our two countries has expanded in various fields. China has been providing generous support in our development efforts. Nepal-China trade relations date back to ancient times. It began with the engagement of merchants from both sides of the Himalayas, which continues today in much more expanded form of trade and exchange. China remains Nepal's second largest trading partner. Currently, more than 14% of our total international trade is with China. Similarly, China is the largest source of foreign direct investment in Nepal. We believe that phenomenal economic progress achieved by our neighbor would open up the wider avenues of opportunity for Nepal to grow and prosper through expansion of export trade and enhanced level of inward investment. We expect easy and more generous market access to our products in the vast market of our neighbors. Mutual recognition of standard and accreditation will help promote our exports. While talking about Nepal's trade and investment potential, let me briefly outline some of top priorities of this government. Following the successful holding of the election of all tiers, we have entered into the second cycle of democratically elected government under the federal system. We are aware that foreign investment requires a stable political environment. Now we are in a position to assure you of the continuity and stability in policy. The present government is firmly committed to deliver economic dividends of democracy to the people. For that, it has a clear vision and strategy, strong commitment, and strong support of the people. Our objective is to translate the people's aspiration for peace, stability, and prosperity into reality. Nepal has been pursuing a business and investment-friendly policy. We have made major reforms in our investment regime that encourages, promotes, and protects foreign direct investment. Our tax slabs are one of the lowest, and our position is fairly good in ease of doing business. Investment in any sector is profitable in our country given the nascent stage of our industrial development. Profitable areas of investment include hydropower, industrial manufacturing, infrastructure development, tourism, agriculture, minerals, and mining, among others. Our laws permit full repatriation of income and earned from the investment. Foreign companies registered in Nepal can purchase, own, and sell land. No discrimination is made between national and foreign investors. There is no policy of nationalization of private industry. The other factor that makes business competitive in Nepal is the availability of a less expensive workforce, reformed labor laws, and improved industrial relations. We are seriously working on further simplifying the procedures and fully operationalize the one-stop service. Necessary rules are being developed for the automatic approval of FDI as well. As you all know that Nepal aspires to become a middle-income country by 2030 and graduate from LDC status by the end of 2026. We need significant investment in infrastructure development and maximize utilization of technology to meet this target. We count on Chinese investment in filling our financial and technological gaps in our priority areas. We stand ready to offer all legitimate assistance to Chinese companies interested in investing in Nepal. After the painful period of COVID pandemic, our economy is recovering gradually. However, challenges still persist. Tourism sector suffered a lot during the pandemic. We welcome Chinese tourists to Nepal as China lifts the restriction on outward mobility. China's listing of Nepal as a priority destination for Chinese tourists will have a salutary impact on our tourism industry. Dear friends, there exist various bilateral mechanisms between our two governments as well as the non-governmental sector. We have signed agreement and MOU on trade, investment, tourism, and others. Our growing people-to-people contact is yet another feature of our increasing engagement. Considering all these facts, I see great potential for an enhanced level of economic engagement. Our two governments have been discussing about establishment of cross-border economic zone and opening up more broader trading points. Our two countries are already linked by optical fiber, and the prospect of cross-border railways and transmission lines will help us significantly improve our economic ties in the coming years. Nepal's growing trade deficit with China and the apparent gaps in commitment and actual investment of FDI from China are some of the issues that the forum like this should try to address with a practical solution. Nepal imported goods worth about 232 billion Nepali rupees from China during the fiscal year 2021-22, whereas our exports were at meager 0.67 billion Nepali rupees during the same period. Private sector of the two countries can play an important role in fostering business and investment opportunities, taking advantage of the conducive policy regime in Nepal. Cross-border connectivity is vital for enhancing economic partnership. Realizing this, the government of Nepal has been giving priority to improve infrastructure at Nepal-China border, establish a fully equipped laboratory for testing and accreditation of the border points, expedite the construction of port facilities in Nechung, Liji, Purang, Yari, and Kathmandu, Chentang on the Nepal side. We have also requested the Chinese side to help enhance productive capacity in a range of products of our competitive advantage and enlist vegetable, meat products, tea, herbal products in general administration of custom of China. We have also requested Chinese side to include some 512 tradable Nepali product in the list of DFQF facilities on preferential basis. These measures will be important to reduce Nepal's trade deficit. Trade is the engine of growth, and our future prosperity lies in our capacity to produce and trade more. Lastly, as I said before, this forum is timely and important. Interaction between the two business communities provides opportunity to explore further avenues of trade and investment. We are happy to see the private sector of Nepal and China have engaged in exploring mutually beneficial business opportunities. I wish this forum a great success. I thank you all. Thank you very much.